Hi guys, welcome back to the channel.
I've been talking to Santa and he told me everything that you want this year. I went shopping and planning.
I am so glad you guys are here today, and oh my gosh, I'm just like such in the Christmas spirit now. My tree came in today, so I put that up. I have to figure out what ornaments I want to put on there, but it's like creating the vibe. I got my red sweater on. Like, we're all Christmas vibes over here. I'm so excited for today's video because I actually have never done one of these, which I always see them and I always like want to, but I'm like, I never stick to when I do these kind of videos, or when I want. Like when I set, Jasmine, slow down. I always want to do these videos, but I never stick to a plan. Like, I am the worst when it comes to plans. But if you could tell by that title, you can tell by the title, you can tell by the thumbnail, I'm doing my December TBR, or my end of the year TBR, I guess. I mean, we only have like 4 more weeks in the year, so hopefully I get through these. These are like my priority books that I really want to finish like before the end of the year. And some of them, you know, of course we got the Christmas vibes going on. But before we get into that, speaking of Christmas, by a show of hands or by a show of comments, yeah, put your hand up in the comments if you have finished your Christmas shopping. My hand is down. My hand is nowhere near up. But if you guys have not finished your Christmas shopping and you need some gift ideas, I got you. I got y'all. If you have not heard, I'm pretty sure you guys have, because I talk about them so much and I'm always wearing their products. But Ana Louisa. So guys, I have new items and I cannot wait to show you guys. Right now they're actually having their like holiday sales, so I will leave the link in my description for you guys if you want to go look. Also with my coupon code, because you know it's perfect for the holidays. Like, come on, and they can get it shipped to you fast, like seriously. So if you guys have not heard of Ana Louisa is a jewelry company, and guys, their products are amazing. Like, seriously, unmatched quality. Everything I've had from them, I have not had any issues of it turning, any issues of it damaging. Like, it has been so nice to have dependable jewelry. Also, I'm a gold jewelry girly. Like, I have officially accepted that. And I think they are just perfect for like all like your dainty jewelry needs. It's like seriously so like fashionable. And if you guys watch, I think it was my video back in September when I read, what's the book, the Lucian and Sloan book. Why can I not think of it? Things We Never Got Over. That, I think that's what it was called. But I had got this piece of jewelry, which guys, it's now, is it 3 or 4 months later? September, October, 3 months, basically 3 months, because it's beginning of December. But guys, I have worn this necklace so much, and this has seriously become like my staple necklace, and I've not had any issues out of it. I am loving it. I will link it. It's the willow necklace, and like I said, it has literally become my favorite necklace of all time. And I can't wait to show you guys these new pieces, but I'm actually already wearing one. I got some new hoop earrings, and if you guys know, I am always like trying to find like nice earrings to wear. Like, for some reason I always feel like if I don't wear earrings, I look like a little boy. That's like something I used to always say. Me and my cousin used to always say that, like when we feel like when we don't have any earrings, we always look like a little boy. And I just like have always had like to have something in my ear. So I've been looking for like gold hoops that actually like are, first of all, good quality, they don't turn, but also like they're just like great everyday ones, because I'm not a big hoop girly like I used to be, but not no more. I just can't do it anymore. So I have like wanted like some nice small like gold hoops, and these are perfect. And another thing, this is so minor, but I love that like the way the back is, which I'll take this off and show you guys. It's not that like, oh my gosh, it's not the, what's the back, it's not that little clip thingy. It's like, okay, here we go. You guys see that? I love how it just does that, and then you just clip it and it's there. Like literally perfect. I have no issues of it coming off. Like I can't talk enough about how much I love this earring. But let me show you guys the other pieces I got. First, I have this other pair of gold hoops, and guys, these are literally so freaking beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. And they have like a little design, if you can see right there. Like when I saw these, I absolutely fell in love. And these are the Toda earrings, Toda, but I'll make sure I link this in the description box for you guys if you're interested. And then the other piece I got, which y'all, I love this so much. It's giving rich girl. I said it, it's giving rich girl. And look at this bracelet. First of all, tell me that's not freaking gorgeous. Like, I just love it. It's like perfect to give such a like eloquent style, and I just seriously, I am freaking obsessed. And it does come with extra links, so you can take it to your like local jewelry shop and just like see if they can put the extra links in for you. So don't worry if you feel like it won't fit. They do provide extra links. And this is the Aura, so O-R-A. It's that's the bracelet, but I'll make sure I link this in the description box for you guys also. But yes, I obsessed. Cannot wait to wear both of these pieces. Like, I think I'm gonna wear them on Christmas. You know, I don't even know what my Christmas outfit is gonna be. Like, I don't know. But also, you guys know I freaking love their packaging. Like, I actually went out of town. I went home for the holidays for, well, it's still the holidays, but I went home for Thanksgiving, and literally such a lifesaver. I just put every piece of jewelry that like I brought with me, I just put each piece in its own little bag. I had no issues of like anything tangling, and it was just so nice to just have like a set like little package, I guess, for my jewelry. So like literally cannot recommend them enough. Like I said, you guys already know how much I love them. I always wear their pieces. They have pieces starting at just $39, and I feel like that's just, you can't get any better than that, especially for the quality of jewelry. As you guys already know, everything is already tested, and like it's the durability, it's just so, it speaks for itself. Like I said, you guys have seen I wear their jewelry so much in my videos, and I have not had any issues. Like, I go to the gym and in my jewelry, and literally have not had any issues at all. So you guys, I probably sound like a broken record because I literally talk about them so much, but that's how much I love their products. So I highly recommend you go check out their products. I will make sure to leave the description or the link in the description box. And I want to thank Anna Louisa for partnering with me on today's video. Love you guys, and let's get into the December TBR. Okay, so guys, I am like loving the like Christmas tree in the background. Let me know, what color ornament should I do? I need to figure that out, because right now it's pre-lit, so these are the lights that already came on the tree. So I need to figure out what ornaments I want to do. I don't know. Should I do like gold, like champagne? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think, like what color I should do. But I freaking love it right there. It's just giving. I may end up filming all of my December videos in this spot just so the tree can show. But so let's get into this like TBR. So this month I have a total of I have a total of 16 books, which is very ambitious because I think my highest month is 15 books, and I think that was in April. Let me check. I think it was in April was my highest month. Yes, I did 15 books in April, And then my lowest month, why didn't I check that while I was here? My lowest month I think has been 10 books. Yes, and then actually for like the last 3 months I've been hitting 10 books. So I will say it's a little ambitious, but I also did choose a lot of like Christmas novellas that like I've been able to fly through. So I'm hoping I can actually get through all of these. Some of these are books that I want to finish that are part of series, and then some are just like rom-coms that I've been really wanting to get through. And then like I said, I have the Christmas stack. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm actually going to show you guys because it's already December, so I've already started reading some of these. So yeah, we're gonna go through what I've already read, but like they're still on my TBR. I won't really talk about them too much because they'll be in my wrap up, but at least you guys can see they were on my TBR. Also, excuse my hair, like literally this is what happens when you try to put your Christmas tree up and you start trying to move it, and I've just been sweating. And yeah, but we're comfortable here, guys. We're comfortable. Y'all, we like this now. Welcome to the club. Okay, first I actually finished After the Storm, and this is the 5th and final book of the Cotton Cove series. So I knew I wanted to finish this series this year, and this actually released in November, so it's still pretty much a new release, but it's the single dad romance. And yes, I have fallen in love with Laura Pavlov's writing, so I cannot wait to start her new series that she's coming out with. I think it's I know the first book I think is Loving Romeo. I think that's the name of the first book. But yeah, I was so excited to finally read this one. And my thoughts, I'm going to leave my thought. I want to talk about it, but I'm going to leave my thoughts because this is not what the video is. But yeah, that is what my, that was on my December TBR. But then next I have Baggage Claim, which I actually just finished this one, but this is one of the Christmas novellas that I finished reading. And I actually saw this last year, and I don't know, I just kept putting it off, and so I finally decided to read it and absolutely love this. I put my review on Instagram, so if you guys want to see my review, you can check my Instagram highlights in my review section. But yeah, I am so excited. I added this to my TBR. I'm so excited I got to read it. It is on Kindle Unlimited if you guys are interested. And then that's the only books I've read so far. So now we're getting to the ones I'm currently reading. So first I'm reading 'Tis the Season for Revenge. If you guys saw my most recent book haul, I talked about this, and I actually just started it today, and I am only 2 chapters in, but I think I'm gonna love it. I feel like it's just gonna be the perfect Grinchy kind of book, or revenge, I guess, but with the holidays, it's Grinchy vibe. So I am enjoying that, and I highly recommend that one. It's also on Kindle Unlimited. But then next, which y'all, we've been back and forth about this so many times. I honestly don't even know how many times I have went back and forth about my decision with this series, but in my wrap up I read the novella, and so I am finally reading A Court of Silver Flames, and I am gonna finish this. I am currently halfway through it right now, so I'm planning to finish it by the end of the week, and then hopefully I can go into a House of Sky and Breath either at the end of the year or starting the new year. This month or starting the new year, so I'll be ready for the next Crescent City book at the end of January. But I'm not gonna speak on this, but it's good. It is good. I already know the book hangover is gonna be so massive, which is what I've been avoiding. But also I'm just Jasmine, you've been reading this series since I started this series in November of last year, so it's been over a year now, when I first started this series. So I'm you can't keep putting it off, you just gotta finish it. So yes, that's why we're here, and that's why I am gonna stick through it and finish it. But I'm absolutely loving it. into our romances. So the first romance that I want to dive into, because I actually really love this author. Like, I only read one book by her, but it is still one of my top books of 2023. So I read The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Arms, and then this is her newest release, which I think it came out, I think it was September or October when it came out, but it's The Long Game. And I loved her writing so much in The Spanish Love Deception. Like, I ate that book up, so of course I had to, you know, read more of her. I do have The American Roommate Experiment, I think, The Roommate Experiment or something like that. I have not read it. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna read this one first. It's her newest release, so I just can be caught up. But I think they're just all interconnected standalone, so I'm not sure if they, like, you know, I don't really know if they have anything to do with each other, but I'm gonna read this one. I'm gonna start this one this month, so excited for that one. And then I have two more, but I'm gonna read You With a View, or I plan to read You With a View by Jessica Joyce. So this pretty much took over Bookstagram, like, I want to say a month ago. I feel like I was seeing it everywhere, and there's actually a companion novel coming out to go with it. So I was like, you know, just go ahead and read it, Jasmine. Like, it's time. And, you know, even though I don't think it's Christmas, it's given more like summer vibes almost, but I don't know. I feel like it won't feel bad like reading it during the winter time. Like, that's just me. Like, if you have read this, what did you think of it? I feel like I've seen pretty much good reviews on it, so super excited. Let me see, does it have well, yeah, it doesn't say like what season of the year it is, so hopefully it doesn't, you know, knock my Christmas vibe, because I'm like heavily playing Christmas music every day vibe. That's me right now. Like, I wake up and immediately start my Christmas playlist. That's where I'm at right now. But the other like little romance, non-Christmas romance, I guess, is, and I don't even know if this is a romance really, maybe, I don't know, but it's The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, and she is the author of The 7-Year Slip, which I had put on my TBR, and guys, I don't even know what happened. I don't know why I didn't read it. It was literally high on my TBR, and I just didn't get to it. So I put it back on my shelf, and I was like, let me just start with her first book. So I'm gonna start with this one, and like, it is a romance, but it's like a, maybe like is it a romantic comedy? I don't know. I'm going into it blind, but yes, I really do want to read this one before I like go into The 7-Year Slip. Now, for some reason, I just feel like I gotta read The Dead Romantics first, so that's the like thought process behind that. But then the next 3 books I have are series that I also want to finish this month, or a series I want to finish before the end of the year. So I put 4 series that I wanted to finish. So first was Akitar, of course, but then the next one is Twisted Lies. So if you guys watch my wrap up, you know I literally ate up Twisted Hate. Like, read that in less than 24 hours. So that immediately put Twisted Lies like high up on my TBR. I'm like, Jasmine, you need to go ahead and finish this series. And as much as I love these characters, I'm like, I'm not ready for this to end. I am not ready for this to end, and I am gonna be heartbroken. Like, can she just give us a second generation? Like, come on, give us a second generation of this world, because I just know I'm gonna love Christian and Stella so freaking much. But then the next one I have is Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is part of the Natural series. So I read All In last month, so this is the last and final one, which it also includes the novella, which is called 12. So I'll be knocking out both of those within this one book. And yeah, this series is just like so like interesting, and it's just giving those perfect, like, not even criminal, I won't say Criminal Minds. I've never watched Criminal Minds in my life. What's this show I'm thinking of? I feel like it's just it's like a detective show. Like, you just become a detective, and I live for that. I love books like that give me like thinking I can like try to figure out things, even though every time I try to figure it out I'm so wrong. Like, I'd be like, how did they even figure this out? Like, it ain't no way you could figure that out. But yes, I love that world, and I am so gonna miss that series. But then last but finally not least, for series I want to finish, oh y'all, I am gonna cry, but it's Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. And oh my gosh, I am not ready. I have seen reactions to this book, and I just know I'm going to be an absolute mess. But I also know my blood pressure is going to rise, because Daisy and Christian, they stress me out. They stress me out so much. Like, when I read Daisy Hates, I literally was writing paragraphs in the book about how upset they were making me, because they are just literally crazy. And the way it ended, I'm just like, please let this work out. I love them together, but I'm also like, you guys are like literally so toxic. Like, Jessa Hastings know what she's doing. But I want to finish that before the next Magnolia Parks book come out in February. I've already pre-ordered it, so I'm like, the day it comes out, I need to be ready. So, and I need to be healed from this book before I go into it. So that's the plan. If I read it now, I got January to heal myself and be prepared for more trauma by Magnolia and BJ, because Lord knows that's exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be trauma. That's all they're good for, is trauma. But now on to our Christmas list, which, like I said, this is a very ambitious TBR, but you know, December is holiday season, and I honestly don't know what I was thinking, but I guess I thought, you know, since I have time off work, I can get a lot of books read, so hopefully that's the case. We'll see. But okay, for Christmas books, the first one I have is The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score, and I have kind of missed Lucy Score's writing, because the last one I read by her was Things We Never Got Over, and so I just feel like I need another good like Lucy Score book. Her writing is just so so easily like read, and you can just kind of, I feel like I fly through her writing, so absolutely love that. And then the next one is In the Holidays by Christina Lauren. I actually got this one last year, and it had been on my list for so long, and so I've read The Unhoneymooners, and then I read Love in Other Words, and so I love their writing. Because if you didn't know, Christina Lauren is two different people. I didn't know that for the longest time, so that's why I say there. But yeah, I was like, you know, I think I want to read more books by them, and I've had this one, so I'm like, we're gonna do it. It's not even, wait, where are the page numbers? Oh, okay, that's another book. Okay, it's only 300 pages, so I feel like I can knock this out, like, hopefully, well, if I like read it on a day I'm off work, I can probably knock out this whole book in a day. Like, I feel like I can do that. And their writing is like, once again, like super easy to fly through. The Unhoneymooners I read in less than 24 hours. Like, I binged that book. I think I actually read it, it was less than 12 hours, because I started like 5 p.m. on a Saturday, and I finished at like 3 a.m. on a Sunday. So I just know, like, I can read their books in one day, because it just flows so easily, and it just grips you. But next I have Tessa Bailey's Wreck the Halls, and this was in one of my book hauls, not the most recent one, but I think the one before that, I think. But yes, the only books I've read by Tessa Bailey is her the Bellinger sisters. So Too Hot, no, what's the titles of those books? It Happened One Summer and Hook, Line, and Sinker. I was like, what is the title of those? But yeah, I absolutely love those. I actually vlogged that, so if you guys want to see that vlog, like, I go look at my past videos. I'll also link it for you guys if you want. But yeah, I loved her writing. It was perfect like romantic comedy, and it just flows easy. So like literally all three of these are just like feel good Christmas, like their writing are like feel good books. So I'm hoping that their Christmas books give the same vibes, because that's all I want in December. The last 3 Christmas books I have, which 2 of these were in my book haul, but the first one is Love Light Forms by BK Borison, and I don't know if this is the first one in like that like standalone like thing. Yes, this is the first one, so that makes me feel better, because I've been wanting to read it. I know like it's Christmas theme, but I was also like, is this the first one like in that little world? Like, they're interconnected standalones, but I was like, is this the first one? So at first I was like hesitant to put it off, but now I'm happy to know that it's the first one. So I feel like I can, you know, I'm not skipping the line by going into this one. So yeah, this is the other one. Like I said, I've been seeing around everywhere. I've heard good reviews about it, and ever since I first got it, one of my friends, when I sent her the picture of it, she has been questioning why he has a car freshener. So I already know I'm gonna have to update her and be like, okay, this is why the car freshener is there whenever I read it. So mystery for both of us to figure out why a car freshener is on the cover, and if you know, don't tell me, but I hope it's funny. I hope it's a funny reason. But then next I have Nick and Noel's Christmas playlist. And so I actually have a few books by Cody Hall, but this is the Christmas book of the one I've been seeing the most. And so I was like, let me just go into this one. But there's like 3 in this like little world, I guess. Like 3 under this series. I don't think they're like, but they're like standalones once again. A lot of these books, I have realized, are standalones. But yeah, it just says the happily ever after is the perfect present. So yeah, it's, I think did I read a little bit of this in my haul? I think so, but apparently a girlfriend cheats on him, and yeah, that's all I need to know. Drama. It sounds like tea. So it's a little thicker than I thought it would be. Like, to be a Christmas novel, it's almost 400 pages. Yeah, it's 392 pages, which I consider that a lot for like a Christmas novel, because it's not a novella. I wouldn't say it's a novella, but I don't know. I feel like Christmas books tends to be like, you know, 300 pages or less. So it better be good. It better be worth every single page. But then last but not least, which I talked about this so much in my haul because I think this is my most anticipated one, the Xmas Holidays. And I don't even know what to say. I'm just like so excited to read this one. It was just a description, and do I even remember what the description was? No, which is, I'm looking at the back to see. It says it's hard to escape your ex when you're working together over Christmas in the Scottish Highlands, but being struck together might be the best possible present in this sparkling new contemporary romance. So yeah, hopefully I enjoy it. Like I said, I've never read anything by Zoe Allison. I don't even know why this one was like, why it was catching my eye so much when I was in Target, but it was. And now we're here, and it looks like there's, let's see, this is 375 pages. Y'all, what is with these books, like these Christmas books being this many pages? I'm like used to 300 or less. But yeah, so this is, I think this is probably my most anticipated Christmas read. So I will definitely keep you guys updated. If you want like live reactions like as I'm reading, I highly recommend you go add me on Instagram. I have been like basically kind of like live reacting to all of my Christmas like books I've been reading, and then also posting my like reviews on my Instagram for the Christmas books, just because it's Christmas season and why not. Like, guys, can you guys tell this is my favorite time of the year? I literally love this season so much. But yeah, so that is my December / end of the year TBR. Like I said, I've never done a video like this. I've done like my 2023 like books I wanted to read, which that's a whole nother issue because I think I only touched half of those books. But you know, new releases came out. I'm such a movie reader, things happen. So here we are. So hopefully we'll get through at least, I feel like, fingers crossed, I feel like I can read all these books. I have very high hopes that I can read all of these. So thumbs up. We're gonna try it. We're gonna go for it. I think I can have all 16 books read by the end of the month. But yeah, once again, I want to thank Anna Louisa for partnering with me on today's video. And like I said, everything will be in the description. I will have coupon codes, I will have item links, I will have their website link. So guys, Go check that out. Seriously, you will not regret it. Perfect for the holidays, perfect for gift giving. If you're like me and have not even started or have not even thought about Christmas shopping, Ana Luisa is the place for you to go. So I love you guys, and let me know what your favorite Christmas activity to do is. I think mine will just be baking cookies, honestly, because I love cookies. Literally, I'm obsessed with cookies. So yeah, hopefully I bake some cookies soon. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I've been talking to Sarah.